Hi, I'm Mark Walker. I'm the editorial director at the FinTech Times, and we're here in Riyadh at Seamless. I'm going to start off by asking my interviewee to introduce himself to you, the audience.
Thank you, Mark. My name is Abdulrhman Alarifi. I'm the founder and CEO of SingleView. I have almost 15 years experience of banking, and lately I'm doing some good business in the fintech space.
Fantastic. So, give us a little bit of an overview of what SingleView are offering.
Well, we're a fintech company that provide an open banking solution and payment solution to the corporates. When I say payment, it's not normal payment where you use your card. It's an open banking payment where you actually use your accounts. It's a quietly very new technology, but it's very wide and interested. And it is a trusted way now these days to use payments in the region.
So obviously open banking is something that I'm quite familiar with coming from the UK. Some of the things and the ways that it's been implemented here in the kingdom are actually been much better and much more different to other places. So give us an overview of what the journey's been like on the open banking implementation over the last few years.
Well, it's actually a mixture of fintech and open banking, because the enablement started in 2019, but we started with the most important things: lending, payments, and that kind of things, digital wallets. And then when SAM, as the Saudi Central Bank, regularized that very steady, we moved to the open banking, which was released in 2022. What makes it, I think, better is we learned from what happened in the UK and how is it things done in the US and Singapore and those markets. We still on the development side. I cannot say that we beat anyone into the technology, but there are a lot of awareness that we need to build in the region.
And I think open banking is really a sort of a catalyst for innovation and in adopting new use cases. What sort of use cases are you seeing coming through now that are enabled by open banking?
Well, as you said, it's a great technology where you use information to offer better services to the individuals. You can enhance the loan processing, seamlessly integrate all of the corporate accounts, have a better reconciliation. You have tax payment and tax filing. You have the enterprise financial management, or even an individual or a personal finance management. You can understand more and more about your behavior on spending. It's actually about having too many datas and make them help you to have the better offering.
Yeah, and I think one of the differences between the way that the kingdom has implemented open banking is really the focus on that use case. And I guess, is that where SingleView sort of came in to really take advantage of those use cases, and you offer that to consumers and to corporates?
This is exactly what we have done. We have in EIS or Account Information Service, we have 8 use cases from Saudi Central Bank. What we've done is, from these 8 use cases, we created a sub-product. For example, from the personal finance management, you can create I would say the customer forecasting for his behavior. You can know, am I a big spender on food or travel and this would help the third party to understand more about their clients, to acquire them more better or more often. As you mentioned, those use cases were centralized on different approach. What we've done is we took them and helped the end user and to have his service more sooner and more better in general speaking.
Yeah, and obviously, I guess, are you seeing quite a trend of people moving away from traditional sort of payment methods more towards sort of account to account payments?
When you talk about account to account payments, you always have to consider the merchant cost on the normal payment process, where it's keep highing and cutting from their margins. What account to account payment is providing, actually, it's a way where you drop the increasing payment acquiring fees. The second thing is business to business will do more. If I'm an individual paying for purchasing an iPhone from any e-commerce. It's an easy. I'll use my card. But what happens if a corporate want to purchase, let's say, 10 computers and have it to their office? They will have to do transfer, or there is no actually railway fittable for this. So business will get use of the account-to-account payment, and evidently it's a pull payment instead of push payment.
Yeah, and it's in that high value, high sort of volume, not low volume, but high value sort of market. And so do you think the two methodologies will coexist? Card payments will stay and open banking will come in, or do you think there is a growing trend over the others?
I think both can have their shares in the market. Cards is a great way to make payments, but still it is more secure to pay directly from your account, because authenticating a card is easier than authenticating a bank account. That's why the account payments. And in business, I think we will thrive on account to account, especially here in Saudi. The business model, it's very needed here because of the nature of the business in the region itself.
And I guess also because of in the region, as you said, more and more wallet adoption, funding of wallets, putting money into wallets, etc., is a much better use case to be done via open banking than through the traditional credit card.
This is actually the cornerstone for acquiring the business from the individual, because if I'm topping up my wallets from a debit card or my credit card, it's very cost on the bank or the wallet acquirer itself. They adopt the open banking as a methodology. They will maximize their profit in very different ways.
And thinking about how SingleView are sort of expanding in the region and working on, what are the sort of main areas of growth that you're working on at the moment?
Well, it's the beauty of SingleView. It's that we are not focusing on one area. We are developing the B2B in general. We are trying to solve a lot of B2B2C problems, and we are moving into the government enhancement for their payment. Government is doing a lot of payments for individual abroad, for they're studying or they are working abroad, and this is a pain in the government system payment. So now we are moving into this area to help them grow massively in that area.
Yeah. And obviously we are here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia at Seamless. What are your thoughts on the conference, and how have you enjoyed the experience so far?
It's one of my favorite. Actually, this is our third year with Seamless. We've doing it for 3 years in a row. It is one of the specialist conference in the Gulf region. What I like about it is the crowd. It's always specialized, not like other. You will have different segment. This is a focused crowd, knows about the fintech, knows about the industry. It helps you interact with other players also in the market.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for spending time with me of Seamless TV, powered by the FinTech Times.
Thank you very much.